Kick-ass facts and a giveaway from my clit click. Pew, pew, pew! In 1486, the Malleus Maleficarum, the Witch Hunter's Guide, of which I own a copy, taught that if a man found a tiny nub of protruding flesh between the petals of her delicate flower, you better hide her broomsticks, she's a witch. Medical examiners called it the devil's teat because Satan and his imps garnered supernatural powers by sucking off of it. When a French physician dissected the panic button for the first time in 1545, he named it the shameful member and declared its sole purpose was for urination. It's not. In 1559, the devil's doorbell was discovered by an anatomist who called it the love of Venus and described it as the seat of pleasure. He was also the first to hint at the erectile tissue of the skittle. She does have over 8,000 nerve endings, which is 2 to 3 times more than a penis. The belief that the jewel of her Nile fed the devil continued until the 16th century. In 1593, poor Alice Samuel was accused of witchcraft, stripped naked, and examined. Unfortunately, the witch hunters found her sugar plum, and she was hanged. At the start of the 20th century, Sigmund Freud believed that orgasms experienced through sweet spot stimulation were immature compared to orgasms reached through, He even went so far as to label women who didn't climax with penetration as frigid and in need of psychiatric assistance. The little man in the boat was removed from medical textbooks, including the famous 1948 edition of Gray's Anatomy. It did make it back in a few years later, although there was little information and it was not very accurate. The word clitoris comes from the Greek word clitoris, which means little hill, but it's not a little hill, it's like an iceberg. Let me mix a metaphor here. You're just seeing the unpopped kernel in this bag of caramel corn. This is what she looks like. The first comprehensive anatomical study of the love bud was led by urologist Professor Helen O'Connell and published in 1998. 1998 wasn't that long ago. A subsequent study in 2005 examined it under an MRI. Yet, in 2023, there are still some men who don't even believe it exists, when it is the only known body part with the sole purpose of pleasure. So pleasure your little butterbean with a giveaway from Bellesa. Everyone who signs up using the link in my bio is going to get a discount code or a free toy.